Welcome to this explainer. Look, today we are doing something totally necessary. We're bringing some much-needed clarity to a topic that is just drowning in noise. We're going to separate fact from fiction when it comes to building a realistic online income in 2026. So, let's go straight to the source material and figure out what actually works right now.
Now, if you've ever looked into making money online, you probably share my frustration with these two extremes. On one hand, you've got the fake gurus promising you overnight success and massive wealth while literally sleeping. And then on the other hand, you have the skeptics telling you, no way, it's way too hard, it's totally saturated, impossible for beginners. While the real truth, it sits right smack in the middle. It is absolutely achievable, but yeah, it takes real, practical effort.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here's the completely fluff-free roadmap we're going to follow today. We'll start with the reality of 2026, jump into high-income digital skills, check out content and affiliate marketing, look at building an actual online business, and then hit you with a 90-day reality check. And hey, make sure you stick around for number 6 because we're going to lay out a highly actionable, step-by-step 6-month plan for you to walk away with.
All right, Section 1, the reality of 2026. No hype, just proven strategies. Look, earning an income online is genuinely more possible right this second than it has ever been. But there's a massive catch. You have to completely tune out the hype and focus entirely on practical, grounded strategies.
Which brings us to Section 2, high-income digital skills. We're talking skills, not shortcuts. Now, this is the absolute fastest route to generating an income online. And honestly, here's the secret that stops most people from even getting started. You do not need to be a world-class top-tier expert to start offering services on platforms like Upwork or Fiverr. You literally just need to be slightly better than a beginner to provide real, tangible value to somebody else.
And what's really fascinating here is that these aren't just trendy, random little tasks. We are talking about areas with massive, consistent business demand in 2026. Take video editing for short-form content, for example. Literally every single business right now needs Reels, TikToks, and YouTube Shorts. Or think about copywriting for ads, AI automation, website building. Businesses are actively hunting for people who can just take these tasks off their plates. You're coming in and solving a real pain point for them.
Let's look at how this actually plays out in the real world. Say you pick a really basic skill, like video editing. Step 1, start small. Just learn the absolute basics of the software. Step 2, build a portfolio. Do a few sample projects, maybe even for free or super cheap, just to get the reps in, you know? And then step 3. Within just a few months, you use those samples to land paying clients. It really is that logical. You're building a legitimate freelance income, step by step.
Moving on to Section 3, content and affiliate marketing, the long-term patience game. So now we're shifting our focus over to long-term scalability. Platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok are obviously exploding, but let me be incredibly clear about this. This route requires immense patience. I mean, you might post for weeks or even months without seeing a single dime before you can finally start earning through ads, sponsorships, or your own products.
100. Now, when we talk about content creation, we are really talking about scale. And this number? It represents the exact mindset you need to have locked in before you even pick up a camera or write a single post. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why that number matters. One video won't change your life, but 100 videos might. You just have to commit to the absolute necessity of consistency. Look, if you go into content creation expecting your third video to go massively viral and suddenly pay your rent, you are going to be so disappointed. But if you commit to making 100 videos, you're giving the compounding effect of the internet time to actually work in your favor.
Now, a massive way that all this content eventually pays off is through affiliate marketing. It's this wonderfully simple model where you don't even need to create your own product or deal with inventory. You just promote other people's products for a commission. But, and this is absolutely crucial, it only works if you follow this 3-part formula. You need content to attract people, trust so they actually listen to what you recommend, and the right audience who genuinely needs the product you're linking to. You put those 3 together and it equals commissions over time.
Section 4, building an online business. E-commerce in 2026. This is your dropshipping, your e-commerce, your print on demand. Now, it's totally true that platforms like Shopify and Amazon make it easier than ever to technologically set up a storefront. The barrier to entry is practically zero right now. But because of that, the competition out there is incredibly fierce.
This draws a really sharp contrast between the fantasy of easy e-commerce and the hard reality.
The people making real money here, they are not just guessing what products are going to sell. No way. They are rigorously testing, they are constantly improving, and they are utilizing smart marketing to build real, solid brands. Basically, it's a real business, not a lottery ticket.
So the crucial point is right here in Section 5, the 90-day reality check, why most fail online. Let's do a little tough love for a second. I know a lot of you are rightfully skeptical because, well, you've seen so many people try to make money online and completely fail. Your skepticism is totally valid.
So I want to deliver this direct, bold quote straight from our source material to just cut through all the noise from the fake gurus out there. There is no shortcut. Seriously, if anyone tells you there's some secret hack or a hidden button you can push for instant cash, they are lying to you. We've got to establish that reality right now before we look at exactly where people trip up.
These 3 traps are exactly why most people fail. Number 1, they quit way too early. Number 2, they jump between ideas. Trying dropshipping on Monday, freelance writing on Wednesday, and then a YouTube channel on Friday. And number 3, they chase those shortcuts we literally just talked about. The online system absolutely works, but constantly jumping around like that completely breaks the process.
So how do we actually solve this? Well, here is your exact solution. Step 1, pick one path. Not 3, just one. Step 2, learn a skill related to that path. And step 3, stay consistent for 90 days. No quitting, no pivoting. Surviving this exact 90-day period of focused effort is precisely what separates the people who succeed from the people who just give up and say, oh, the internet doesn't work.
Let's move to Section 6, your 6-month action plan, the exact roadmap to start. We promised you a concrete timeline at the beginning of this explainer, and here it is. Honestly, be ready to take a screenshot of this upcoming roadmap because this is your blueprint.
Here is how you put all of this together. For month 1 and 2, pick just one skill, like video editing or AI tools, and practice it every single day to build up your sample work. Then, in month 3, you take those samples, start freelancing, and actively reach out to clients. And finally, in months 4 through 6, as you start earning that short-term freelance income, you use that stability to fund the slower, scalable path of starting your content creation on the side. It's fast income supporting long-term growth.
As we wrap up today, I want to summarize the core philosophy of everything we've looked at. Making money online is not about luck. It's about direction and consistency. Starting small, staying completely focused on one single thing, and giving it the time it actually needs to grow is the ultimate, proven formula in 2026.
Which brings us to our final question for you. Look at the paths we've covered today. What is the one method you are going to try first? Don't overthink it, just pick one. Commit to that 90-day window and take your very first step today. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I seriously can't wait to see what you build.